I'm Sarah Hashimoris in the Los Angeles Times newsroom. In the first concrete sign of a potential compromise since the partial government shutdown 11 days ago, the White House and House Republicans have committed to talking about ways to avoid a U.S. debt default. House Republican leaders this week presented a plan to temporarily lift the nation's $16.7 trillion debt ceiling for 6 weeks with no other policy conditions. In exchange, they asked President Obama to engage in negotiations to continue lowering the deficit. The White House called the Republican offer insufficient. The president has demanded that Republicans reopen the government and raise the debt limit as preconditions to any bargaining. But for the first time in a week and a half, there was at least an agreement from both sides to continue talking. Earlier this week, the stock market seemed to rejoice on word that Republicans and Democrats may be making progress toward a budget deal. However, a new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll found that Americans aren't rejoicing when it comes to the GOP. Just 24% of Americans had a favorable view of Republicans, the lowest figure in the poll's multi-year history, and 70% of the American public believes Republicans are putting politics ahead of what is best for the country, while 51% believe this to be true about the president. For more on the shutdown, visit LATimes.com and @LATimes on Twitter for the latest updates.